We are kicking things off with a major shakeup in ownership. Portland Trail Blazers' new owner Tom Dundon has finally broken his silence on the controversy surrounding his decisions. Dundon is setting the record straight on accusations that he is cheap, addressing specific issues like the travel arrangements for two-way players Caleb Love, Chris Youngblood, and Jason Kent during the playoffs, and clarifying the situation with hotel accommodations ahead of the play-in tournament. Find out exactly what the new owner has to say about these high-stakes moments. Next up, Jalen Green and Devin Booker. And finally, we wrap up with the latest action from the court. We bring you the detailed box scores from the Phoenix Suns versus the Memphis Grizzlies game played on March 30th, 2026. Get the full breakdown of the performance, the key plays, and everything you need to know from this intense matchup. Don't miss a second of the action. Stay with us. Portland Trail Blazers' new owner Tom Dundon has addressed several controversial reports surrounding his tenure, directly refuting accusations that he is cheap. Dundon has spoken out on specific incidents, clarifying his decisions as errors in judgment rather than intentional cost-cutting measures. One point of contention involved the team's decision not to pay for two-way players Caleb Love, Chris Youngblood, and Jason Kent to travel for the first two road playoff games against the San Antonio Spurs. Dundon stated that the decision stemmed from a lack of understanding regarding league protocol. He explained, "Like on traveling players, I just made a mistake. I just don't understand the league. In hockey, we don't travel extra people because we're not on vacation. We're here to win. It's not how I think about it, so you gotta sort of have to learn," he told Mike Vorkunov. Dundon also addressed reports concerning arrangements ahead of the play-in tournament game against the Phoenix Suns, specifically allegations that he had staff check out early to avoid paying for an extra night at a hotel. He clarified the situation, explaining that the hotel requested early departure due to room availability and a charge for a second night. Dundon detailed his rationale. "The hotel really wanted us to be out early because they needed the rooms. And they wanted us to pay for a second night. And so, we did that for the coaches and the players, and I had a room at the hotel. I was there. So I'm like, lunch starts at 1:45. We have a huge ballroom with this really nice lunch for everybody. So I said, look, we'll do the players and the coaches, we'll pay the extra night. For the staff, we've got this big ballroom with food. We'll go down there, work." With these clarifications, the focus is shifting to how Tom Dundon and the new ownership will navigate the future direction of the Portland Trail Blazers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder has extended his remarkable streak, becoming the 14th player in NBA history to secure back-to-back Most Valuable Player awards. The achievement follows a recent performance in the first-round NBA playoffs. Gilgeous-Alexander was seen celebrating a significant score against the Phoenix Suns during Game 4 of the series, played in Phoenix on Monday, April 27, 2026. Teammates were also involved in the celebration during the second half of that game. His consistent high-level play continues to garner accolades. In a previous playoff series, Gilgeous-Alexander and teammate Jard McCain were captured celebrating as the game concluded in the second half of Game 3 against the Suns on Saturday, April 25, 2026, in Phoenix. The impact of Gilgeous-Alexander's performance is underscored by the recognition he receives. He has been voted as the best player in the league by voters, reinforcing the consensus that he is the best player on the best team. Gilgeous-Alexander's playoff journey has seen him perform under pressure, including celebrating late in the second half of Game 2 of a second-round series against the Los Angeles Lakers on Thursday, May 7, 2026, in Oklahoma City. The Phoenix Suns are navigating the offseason with speculation mounting, not just regarding new acquisitions, but also potential departures. A major point of discussion is whether the team would consider trading Jalen Green. Suns owner Matt Ishbia had previously stated that the team would avoid silly moves during the offseason, leading to questions about Green's potential movement. Green arrived in Phoenix as part of a significant trade package for Kevin Durant, with the expectation of forming a dynamic backcourt alongside Devin Booker. While Green experienced a hamstring injury during training camp and struggled initially, his performance evolved. Despite some inconsistent results, Green proved capable of stepping up, notably delivering consecutive 30-point games during the play-in tournament. The core question facing the Suns is whether Jalen Green represents a sustainable asset worth his $36 million contract moving forward. While the talent and potential in the backcourt remain undeniable, the long-term viability is key. Phoenix has indicated they are open to listening to any offer that is favorable to the team, suggesting they do not view Green as untouchable. However, any trade would need to be substantial and offer significant upside for the Suns. The team is reportedly hoping that moving Green could bring increased continuity for key players like Green, Booker, and Dillon Brooks. While intense trade rumors are not currently dominating the landscape for Green, the situation suggests an interesting summer ahead. The Suns are not actively shopping Green, but they are also not closing the door on his potential future exit. The highly anticipated NBA matchup between the Phoenix Suns and the Memphis Grizzlies took place on Monday, March 30th, 2026. The game provided a competitive display of basketball prowess between the two teams. Official box scores for the Phoenix Suns versus the Memphis Grizzlies game are now available, detailing the final statistics and performance metrics from the contest.